How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and today we are at a SoCal car meet. Haven't been to one of these in a while. We took the R1, didn't film any footage obviously riding it, but today we're going to see if there's some sick ass builds here or if there's just the usual SoCal trash. So let's get a start, let's get it going, and let's go look for some shitty builds. So all jokes aside, when I go to these car meets, I want to see some cool builds. After all, I am a car guy. I want to see some cool stuff. So starting out this night with this clean 335i with these Apex wheels. I just ordered up some Apex wheels for my ZR1. I've been in love with them ever since my boy Mark had some on his M3 back in the day. Sadly, he sold that thing and the new owner blew it up. But regardless, a clean 335i is something I can respect, especially since it made it to the meet. That means it beats most N54s out there. It's drivable. The next car I saw was this 350Z, which has probably seen some better days. It looks like it's still a build in progress. We got some mix match panels. We have crooked wheels. Buddy, when you pull up, you got to straighten out these bad boys. Show off the work wheels, please. Carbon fiber front end. It looks great. It's going to fade. You definitely got to coat it or do something. He also has a e-bike on the roof. Typically, people put like BMX bikes and flex that, but an e-bike? I mean, all right, I guess. Do something different. There is a lot of carbon all around this car. It definitely looks nice, but with all the different mix match colors, I feel like this thing is just itching for a clean wrap job. Hit up Cali Auto Design out in Ontario. He will get you looking straight, but overall, two decent looking cars to start off the night. Can't complain with what we've seen so far. This caught my eye when I was pulling in. I knew I needed to go check it out. EK Civic hatch. I actually wanted an EK before I had the EG. The EG was my second option, and I just happened to find a clean one in good shape. This one, though, is just like what every Honda owner strives to do. They just try to slam it, get some decent tuck, make it all one color. The tire lettering is a bit much for me. It screams I was modded in 2016. But the car in general, I mean, for an EK hatch, is just so clean. And I honestly feel like theft on these is going down for two reasons. One, I mean, at the end of the day, it is just a Civic and people can't drive manual. Two, it's so easy to steal a Dodge Charger Hellcat. Why would you take this nowadays? It just makes no sense. Mine never got tampered with, so maybe not a bad idea to pick one of these up if you're looking for one. Next up, we pulled up on this WRX STI, and it just made me miss mine. Like, I really did enjoy that car. It was a super fun car. It had issues. It was unmodified, and it just caught fire on its own. So that just goes to show that these things, although really fun, I mean, there is a reason why people say Subarus are kind of trash. Like, dude, it was unmodified. We put wheels, tires, suspension, and some aero on it, and the power steering pump decided to just engulf itself for like 30 seconds. Honestly, if that never happened, we would probably still have it to this day, because that was Mammy's like favorite car that I think we've ever had together. And it was a really fun, great daily driver. Just not meant to be pushed, apparently. Anyways, we came across another 335i, and it was also just minty. Like, this is one of those meets where it's like, wow, like, I mean, this one is on some JNCs, but we can kind of look past the JNCs just a little bit. The interior, he had some aftermarket seats, which weren't labeled, I think. I don't see a label on them right there. Some footwell lighting. It's you know, it kind of screams I'm a 19-year-old and I just got my license. Also kind of screams I like to hang out around the high schools a little bit after, you know, I've already graduated. But regardless, though, two clean 335i's in one meet. Just get some real wheels, or just higher quality reps, and you know what? We can shake hands. Like, putting JNCs on a German car is kind of crazy in 2024. Parked right next to him was this LT1 Camaro. This is one of the cars I was trying to push Mammy to get. I really like these 6.2s. Great car. Sadly, they get stolen very easily as well. And this guy was on some VMS drag wheels with Nitto NT555 R2s, I believe, which is a drag tire, but it's like an all-season drag tire at that. I don't know if he was modified at all. I heard him leave and it sounded bone stock. I also tried to peep in the grill right here and I didn't see jack shit hiding in there. So I have a feeling this is a symptom of I want to look like I'm fast even though I'm bone fucking stock, which is contagious in 2024. This is a bigger pandemic than Bovid was. You got to stop buying these VMSs, especially if you're bone stock. You know, if you want to build a purpose-built race car and you want some cheap drag wheels, go for it. But throwing them on a stock LT1 with a already outdated meme license plate is kind of crazy. Especially parking and taking up 2 spots. If you take 2 spots, you better pop your fucking hood and there better be some money under there. Parked local to them, maybe in the same group, was this Scat Pack with the wildest sticker ever. Wide body 392 SRT powered Scat Pack with Of course, bead locks and tire dressing on them, also with the R2s. This just is contradictory as fuck right here. You have R2 tires with bead locks. Dude, I don't think the R2s are going to be spinning on that wheel. You don't need bead locks, especially not on a Scat. This is just overkill right here. At that point, you could have just saved all that money that you spent on the Scat and the bead locks and just bought a Hellcat, which we all know you want. I mean, let's keep it a buck here. You wanted the Hellcat. You just didn't get approved. Sorry. Keeping it with the Mopar theme, we had this RGB LGBTQ plus themed car right here. A lot of neon on it. And I think that was pretty much it. I think he said, you know what? I'm going to become a car guy. I think car guys like LEDs. I think we're still stuck in 2001. So we're going to go ahead and slap some of those on the bad boy and pull up to car meets and just, you know, burn our alternator and our battery out. Because other than the RGBs, I didn't see anything. And it's cool. Like, it's whatever. But it's like, that's it. Come on. Getting back to something else with some taste right here. Another one. 335i. Oh, my God. I really did want an E92 M3, and like a 335i is similar. I think I would still take the E92. It's just a more, I feel, track capable vehicle, like a Canyon Monster, the crisp V8 sound, a DCT in that bad boy. Oh, it's something that I can oil up to. Another clean 335i with Apex wheels. And if I got a Beamer, it would have to be in white. I don't think I would want any other color. White BMWs just, they do something to me. Something unspeakable. Next up, we had this bad boy right here with some window louvers, some downforce. All right, what did they stick these on? Must be like a Hellcat or something with all those aggressive mods. Oh, it's the rental vehicle. It's the V6 Charger. Oh, lordy. Okay, let's just wipe that from our memory and move on. Getting back to some different, dude, there's a lot of Chargers at this meet. I thought there was going to be something else after that. That's another Charger. This one, another V6 wrapped satin blue with like a goat on the side fender. I don't know if this is a new trim level, the goat powered Dodge Charger. I don't know. I don't know what the dude was thinking when he slapped this goat badge on the side. You are not the goat, my brother. I'm just going to say that right now. The V6 Charger, you're not the goat. Unless there's some sort of goat swap underneath there, but I don't even know what that would be. Like, what would you guys consider the goat swap? LS9, LS7 twin turbo? I don't know. What is the goat swap that you guys would consider down below? I rarely see these at car meets, and rarely in decent shape. 4th gen Camaro, good old catfish car. My boy Kale, he had one of these. He had a couple of these actually, and it was just such a great car. I believe you get the LS1 with these, and just throwing a cam in it, some bolt-ons. It's got chop, it's lightweight, it's aerodynamic. I mean, it's a really fun car for what it is. I do hear the rear ends are weak, and I think the transmissions, but mainly the rear ends, I believe, is like the #1 issue. Still though, cool seeing these still rolling around. Although I do think they are fucking ugly, I'm just gonna be honest. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and compare a couple Lexuses right here. We have this first one. It's blue. It's on silver wheels. It's bagged. It's slammed to the floor right now. And I mean, I do like the color. I do think it's a nice build for what it is. I mean, bags and wheels, I don't know if I'd consider that a build, but, you know, I think it looks nice. It's a decent looking car. However, I think I'm going to have to go with the next one right here, which is this beautiful red one. Oh, I don't know what it is, but ever since I wrapped my Supra Soul Red, I just love the color red. I don't know if I would want it on every one of my vehicles, but I used to hate the color red. I used to love blue, but on certain cars, it just completely changes the look of it. Like this Lexus looks, I think, 10 times better than the last one. I believe they're the same model too. I could be wrong on that. I mean, a lot of Lexuses look the same to me, but I like this one a little bit better. Let me know your thoughts down below. Red versus blue. I'm choosing red. It just looks so menacing. Like, I don't know why. It just looks way more aggressive in the red color. Anyways, we had this WRX with this hood pop, so we got to do a hood check. Let's look underneath. We have an aftermarket top mount intercooler. We have some aftermarket charge piping, and I think that's it. I couldn't tell. It was kind of dark. The camera picks up a lot more light. He is also on some He 37s, and he has the Amazon Neon Underglow. So I'm betting that that's pretty much all that there was. I don't think there was anything else underneath the hood. Car itself didn't look half bad, but what's a base model WRX without an STI wing? Now, if you don't have the STI wing on your WRX, you just don't know what you're doing. You gotta get it. You gotta get it. This guy, of course, is rocking it, and he's also rocking the super hazy carbon hood. Must have been a good deal or something, or he's in the process of restoring it. I see why the hood's pop, though. You know, I would rather have it up so no one sees it either. Let's check out a couple trucks really quick. Let me know which one you guys like the best. I will say which one is my favorite. First one, this one is on welds all the way around. All right, I see you. I don't know if it's ready to really put down any power, but single cab Silverado on welds. You can't go wrong with that. It's nice looking. This one, again, he's got the Mario Kart theme going on, the Rainbow Road. These wheels, just not my style. Look like fucking daisies. Just, I don't like them. Not my style. I do like the truck, though. The old cat eyes like that. I do like it. This Silverado, similar to the last one, just worse in every single way, I would say. Worse LEDs, worse wheels, worse body style. Just not for me. Not for me. This white one, however, I liked it. Okay, I see what you're doing. And then he just had to put like 26s on this bad boy. Why would you put 26s on this bad boy? It looks so good until I saw the wheels. Oh, it's just way too much for my taste. You guys have seen my cars. I like thick walled tires. I don't like fucking rubber bands. I'm sorry, just can't do it. They are like OEM style, but I can't do it. Anyways, get ready for some SoCal Car Meet ASMR. Go ahead and take a listen. Bunch of 600s.
Nice with the 600. Bunch of fucking shit boxes. Let's get out of here.
I'm waiting
I hope it throws a fucking rod. It deserves it.
Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this car meet. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy this quick walk around. There were some pretty decent cars overall. I would say this was a positive car meet to go to. Besides the ending, we will go ahead and wrap this up with one of the most obnoxious endings to a car meet ever. I posted this on my TikTok, so it's just going to be ripped straight from there, but just take a look. And while you're at it, go follow my TikTok. Anyways, until next video, peace.